And what is this? Fraud Prevention Month. Okay. Oh, don't even try that. I want the dark one. Fraud Prevention Month. Okay. Okay, I'm waiting for, okay, here it is. Let me see here. Okay, good. So I can go back to the Zoom. You guys can go into the Facebook.
I'm there.
Oh, you're there at Zoom. So let me, I'm gonna share my sound. All right, so you're in. Yep. Let me see here. All right, how about this?
Refresh. There we go. Now I had to refresh.
All right, you see me? At Zoom. Tip-ta. So let's see here. Greetings. Abdurkul Shah Yuat Biwasamus Patimta. Begin all things by first using the all. Tua. Let me go into Facebook.
It's echoing. It seems like it.
Oh, you're on the phone. We gotta get off the phone.
Oh, should I hang up?
Yeah, hang up.
Oh wait. Shikadur.
Or Shikadur. All right. Okay, so. Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, got a letter, an email, but didn't see it until today, late this afternoon. So this is an email I got from Andrea Cooper. Where is she here? Andrea Cooper Andrea.Cooper@epsb.ca. Now this is in regards to it's in regards to me going up to Pollard Meadows Elementary School on the 18th regarding taking my children out of school because they were registered with a post office box, which violates the Education Act. Also, the mother, Nicole Tamara Nicholas, does not have permanent residency, and she used a P.O. box. So how was the school allowing this to happen, and why would they take my children in there when they were actually out of school for 67 days? So this is the letter, my response. So I'm going to go to, it's not in this one. Okay. So this is her email. This is my response to Dr. Andrea Cooper's email of the 20th of March. So as you can see here, let me just check to make sure. Great. So this Facebook Live is going to be evidence. To Dr. Andrea Cooper, Board of Trustees. So Ward A, Sherry O'Keefe. Ward B, Linda Lindsay. Ward C, Holly Nickel. Ward D, Nicola Anderson. Ward E, Sarah Dole. Ward F, Julie Kusiak. Ward G, Sadiq Sumar. Ward H, Melanie Hoffman. Ward I, Jan Sawyer. Superintendent of Schools, Ron Thompson. Center for Education 1, Kingsway Northwest, Edmonton, Alberta. T5H4G9. And as a note, the email in the letter you sent me, Dr. Cooper, that postal code is incorrect. So you got the wrong postal code. That might be the postal code for the P.O. Box address that Nicole is using. Telephone is 780-429-8000. Phone is 780-429-8318. Email is info@epsb.ca. I need to forward that. I didn't forward it to that one. So I'll send that to info. Yeah, I didn't send that one. So let's do it right now while we've got everything fresh. And if any of you are on here, go ahead, put your question in Facebook. Uh, okay, there we go. Put your info, put your info, put your questions if you have anything. It's not going to be a long stream, but I want to put this out there to send a message to Dr. Andrea Cooper, the Board of Trustees, and the rest of them. Pursuant 117, this is the Immigration Act for Canada. Right here, this is it. Organizing entry into Canada. No person shall organize, induce, aid, or abet the coming into Canada of one or more persons knowing that or being reckless as to whether their coming into Canada is or would be in contravention of this act. So I'm giving notice to all the board of trustees for the whole EPS system, the superintendent, and anyone else that's relevant or they deem relevant. So you all now have been given knowledge in accord with Canada Criminal Code, Section 21. Pursuant to 117.1, no person shall organize, induce, aid, or abet the coming into Canada of one or more persons knowing that or being reckless as to whether their coming into Canada is or would be in contravention of this act. With the web link, pursuant to Alberta Education Act Section 4.1, residence 4.1, for the purposes of this act, the place of residence of a person is governed by the following. A person is deemed to have only one place of residence. B, a person's residence is the place where that person ordinarily lives and sleeps, and to which, when absent from the residence, that person intends to return. With the web link, I have no restrictions to enter Pollard Meadows, as there are no court orders that deny me access to go to any public school in Edmonton in which my children are attending, despite the fact Pollard did not inform me for over 30 days via Kevin Livingstone's email to me of February 5th, 2026. This is called harboring, kidnapping, and abduction under Section 282 and 283 of the Canada Criminal Code. You were not there, Andrea, so you don't really know what was said. You have to rely on Cindy and Celine. Yes, Celine gave me the attendance record when all I asked for was access to the school zone. So she ended up giving me the copies of my children's attendance, 67 days missed. School zone said I had to come to the school, which is why I was there on the 18th of March, with my ID and confirm my residence. I left after the principal asked me to leave 3 times. My witness on the phone who recorded the interaction can confirm that. I asked for the documentation I needed to fill out to remove my children from Pollard Elementary. For your knowledge, there is no parenting order, nor does Nicole Tamara Nicholas have a parenting order. Under the law, we must co-parent and cooperate as per PASS and PASS high conflict. PASS is parenting after separation. Nicole has been violating that and all laws in the province of Alberta, including the October 17, 2025 order. All Nicole has is primary care, nothing else. Nicole does not park in the McDonald's parking lot as per her request. She parks in the Scotia Bank Boston Pizza parking lot, which is against the court order. In Canada, only one party needs to know recording is being done. Cindy admitted to child trafficking. She did not deny it. I do not have any video of March 18, 2026 interaction on YouTube. There was only two Cree First Nations and their son. That was it. That was at the school that day. You cannot speak for them. The staff member who became fearful and left obviously knew my children were kidnapped and abducted / detained by Pollard Meadows Public School and had enough sense to leave the room. How would you feel if your children were out of school for 67 days and no Alberta public official inquired as to why? Why did the custodian watch? He knew what I was saying was true. That is why he watched. It is totally unacceptable for my children to be out of school for 67 days and no public official contact me, not Child Protective Services, not the school, not the principal, nobody. not the education minister, school board, or principal. This letter of yours that school and other officials, it proves, this letter of yours proves that that school, Pollard Meadows, and other officials are violating the Canada Immigration Act, the Immigration Fraud, the Education Act, the grant fraud, mail fraud, and are running a child trafficking ring out of that school. That is a fact. Remember, Dr. Cooper, you cannot use a P.O. Box address to register children in EPS schools. Can't do it. Since this is Fraud Prevention Month, Dr. Andrea Cooper, where else should I report this fraud being conducted by Celine, Cindy, Pollard Meadows Public School, and Nicole Tamara Nicholas? Please advise, Dr. Cooper, where else should I send this evidence of fraud to? So you have my phone number and my email, so please let me know. I bring to your attention, Dr. Cooper, in accord with Fraud Prevention Month from Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada. Ottawa, March 2nd, 2026. The Honorable Lena Metledge Diab, Minister of Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship, issued the following statement. March is Fraud Prevention Month, a time to highlight the importance of protecting people, my children. I'm going to protect my children. I'm not going to shut my mouth. I'm going to expose the child trafficking ring, because you all got to keep your mouth shut, because the moment you open your mouth, you're going to perjure yourselves. So you're not fooling anybody. That's why you got that country western star to come to the Alberta Teachers Association as a keynote speaker, knowing his position against child trafficking and women being trafficked, and then before he goes on stage, you don't let him speak. You know why? Because you got pedophiles in the Alberta Teachers Union. Yes, I said it, and it's a fact. Otherwise, you wouldn't bar me from the entire public school system. Why are you doing that? Because it's true. Why was my children out for 67 days? You can't answer. Why is Nicole using a P.O. Box address to register the children? That violates Section 4.1 of the Education Act, because you're running a child trafficking ring through that school and probably other schools in Edmonton. So I will protect my children. I will fight for my children. Unlike you all who are supposed to be public officials, you not following your statutes, codes, rules, or regulations. So I invoke the UN Convention on the Civil Aspects of International Child Abduction, the UNDRIP, which is the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, as well as the UN Charter. And just to let you know, Dr. Cooper, you all have violated my charter rights. 2, 3, 7, 8, 11, 15, 35, the 1763 Royal Proclamation. Go study. Y'all are in trouble. This is not domestic anymore, Dr. Cooper. This is international. Everybody on the planet is going to know, and you cannot stop it. So I will protect my children and safeguarding the integrity of Canada's immigration system. So Dr. Cooper, Celine at Pollard Meadows School, and Cindy at Pollard Meadows School, who's the principal, does Nicole have a permanent residency card? How did she register the children with the P.O. Box? What legal documentation does Nicole Tamara Nicholas have that allows her to legally be in Canada? Looking forward to your response. Right now it's crickets and frogs. As technologies continue to evolve, fraudsters are finding new ways to exploit people hoping to come to Canada. Our message is clear. We will continue to take strong actions to detect, deter, and prevent immigration and citizenship fraud. Nicole has she has no citizenship card. So when Lena Metledge, Minister of Immigration, who I'm going to send, let's do this right now. Let's email her right now, Dr. Cooper. This way we leave everybody. Ain't nobody staying out. Everyone's in the sunlight. Canada Minister of Immigration. Okay, let's see. Lena Metledge, all right. So we're clicking on, okay, Halifax West. Okay, how do we? So when the government finds out, whether it's the provincial government, Dr. Cooper, or the federal government find out you guys have been doing grant fraud with my children and who knows how many other children? Ooh wee, y'all in trouble. Why do you think I came on Facebook Live? Because I'm not like you all. You all have to hide. I don't hide. I walk in the light of the sun. Media only, media relations. Okay, let's see here. Oh, hold on. Her Lena Met, let's just find her email. So we do this fresh. So I'm not like y'all. I did not give consent for my children to be there. Dr. Cooper, you were not in court on October 17th, 2025, or October 15th, pardon me. The order is October 17th. Do you know that the Justice Denise Kiss told Nicole she did not have leave to be in Calgary? No, you don't know that. Do you know that Justice Kiss said Nicole does not have an order from the court? No. Do you know that she did not have an order to take the children to Calgary? No, you don't. Do you know that you're supposed to give 60 days before relocation and you have to go to court to do it? Do you know that? No, you don't? Well, you do now. So, Nicole kidnapped my children, went to Calgary, didn't follow the law where it says you got to give 60 days notice, and then came back in November. So I'm not shutting my mouth. This is how it happened. She did the action. I'm just reporting. That's all I'm doing. Nothing more, nothing less. So don't get mad at me, get mad at Nicole. She's the one that got you all compromised. Let's see, interplanetary group. Yeah, contact. Oh, there we go. Constituency email be missed. Oh, beautiful. Here's her email. Ooh, wonderful picture. I like what she's wearing. Like that white jacket. Where we at here? Oh, the email. Okay. So now she has it. So this Facebook Live is going to be evidence of the fact that now I've communicated with the Minister of Immigration. Just want to make sure because I know they shuffled their cabinet. Let me make sure. Expenditures, seat in the House, House of Commons. Okay, so Lena, okay, yep, so she's immigration minister. So this is Fraud Prevention Month, Dr. Andrea Cooper. And so I am reporting the fraud that you all are doing, and you're mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Get mad if you want to get mad at anybody. Get mad at the immigration minister if that's the way you feel. You can get mad at her. Don't get mad at me. What is it? Spot, stop, and report. So I'm reporting this using Facebook as a third-party witness to the crimes going on at Pollard Meadows. So it don't matter. Now you gotta get Nicole to give you that permanent residency card because her ECOPR expired on September 30th, 2025. And so now we're going to do this email Tim Tao. There we go. So that's it. This is Fraud Prevention Month. I'm reporting the fraud, Dr. Cooper. So don't get mad at me. You want to get mad at somebody, then you can get mad at the minister. Let's type in Fraud Prevention Month so everybody can see it. Fraud Prevention Month. Okay. Yep, March is Fraud Prevention Month in Canada, an annual campaign led by the Competition Bureau, RCMP, and Canadian Anti-Fraud Center to combat scams. And I have a few that's sent in already. Dr. Cooper. So this is what they want. Let me see if we click here. It should be here. There we go. Fraud Prevention Month. Oh, that's not the one. Yep, stop. or spot, stop, and report. And that's what I'm doing. So y'all can get mad here in Edmonton. You can get mad in Alberta. Doesn't matter. This is fraud. Immigration fraud. What's the other fraud? Oh, don't know? Here. The second fraud is mail fraud, using a P.O. box address for registering children in school. You can't do that. What's the other fraud? Grant fraud. So, Dr. Cooper, if you all are stealing money from the province and or the federal government, they're not going to be too happy about that. Again, my children were out for what? 67 days. This is the email, Dr. Cooper, I got. The school zone login, that's all I wanted. I didn't want anything else. Instead, what did Celine do? This is here, Celine Vandermeer, administrative assistant, right? This is what she gave me. So now I look and see for my son. This is my son. Okay, so yeah. So for my son, absent 67 days. Where's the education minister? 67 days absent. How could they be brought into Pollard Meadows after being out for 67 days? I wasn't communicated with, and I'm the father. I'm born here. Nicole is born in the United States, Dr. Cooper. So you can't hide this. You guys gave this to me. I'm merely reporting it for everyone on the planet Earth to see it. So if you're dealing with facts, if you're dealing with truth, you're dealing with documentation, y'all gave this to me. I didn't know this up until last week. When? When did you give it to me? On the 16th, March 16th. So I didn't know anything about that. Then when I change, I have to go up to the school. You guys don't take email. You don't take ID over email. So that's my son, and then this is my daughter. 67 days. Tevi Miller. So yeah, child trafficking ring is real. That's what it is. Has to be. Nobody's communicated with me. So Fraud Prevention Month, as stipulated, we have to do fraud prevention. We gotta spot, stop, and report. So I'm reporting this to you, Dr. Cooper, through the email and through this Facebook Live. Where else now do I need to send this fraud that happened at Pollard Meadows? Can you please advise you and the rest of the trustees in the city of Edmonton? Can you please advise me where else do I need to send the fraud? Much appreciated. UN Convention on Human Rights, the UN Charter, the UN, because you guys have broken international treaties. So when DESA and Indigenous at UN see this, they're going to know you all did a 60s scoop on my children. That's what you did. And then hide them in Calgary, hide them in Edmonton. And you think I'm going to keep my mouth shut? Nope. It's Fraud Prevention Month. Stop. What? Spot, stop, and report. All rights reserved.